phone.
I saw a cow's hoof pierced by a metal ring. That instantly You, who were squatting in the bathroom, knew interest again. The first priority was obviously removing the metal ring. Using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. Such huge pliers for such a tiny ring. That was an easy job. Slowly pulling it out. It's hard to tell what it is. Looks like part of a spring. Although the foreign object was removed, no one knew if the inside was infected or filled with pus. The scraper directly cuts the area open. Today's hoof horn shows a different color than usual, which is related to the cow's breed. The hoof knife cuts the puncture area into a hollow shape. Luckily, the situation isn't too bad. It only left a mark on the hoof sole. And this was only one of the injured cows. The next cow wasn't nearly as lucky. Its left toe was jammed with a stone. The hoof trimmer immediately starts grinding. The damaged white line area is scraped with the knife, instantly opening up a huge gap. Inside were lots of tiny stones and organic debris. One after another, the hoof trimmer digs them all out. A closer shot makes it even clearer. The embedded stone had already caused internal lesions, and the hoof horn had begun separating into layers. Carefully rinsing it clean. Cleaning away the separated horn tissue, then applying a large amount of salicylic acid and wrapping it with gauze. The rest can now be left to time. The final giant hoof looked seriously problematic. A huge chunk of horn was already barely hanging on. First, he quickly removes the overgrown horn. The thick hoof sole still looks tender and smooth. The scraper and grinder take turns working, removing the excess horn from the hoof sole and shaping the hoof properly. The tiny spot in the middle gradually disappears under the hoof trimmer's scraping. The issue isn't too serious. It just needs a proper rinse. So what do you all think about this freshly trimmed yellow hoof?